There he is. There he is. Yes! Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Wow. Well, you come to Ohio right here.
It was a distant memory at this point. Exhaustion had fully set in and the wives were pissed. But that memory was fueling our addiction.
What are you up to, Alex?
My forgetfulness got the best of me down in Indiana. So last time I did this, I snapped the bit off. I snapped the drill bit off inside the antler. Oh. Go high RPMs and slowly.
Alright, well I'm gonna come get you when we get to the drilling part.
A multi-file. We got him. These ones have a nicer ring than my other ones.
Yeah, they do.
This is an Ohio deer, so it has Ohio tone. The other one was from Iowa.
Oh, we can't use that.
Oh, it stinks. Yeah, it does. We'll get to know each other.
It was mid-November, so action can be hard to come by. So our first move was to try and find some hot sign.
So this drops down into that bottom that I want to scout into. This is like 1.5 miles up that bottom. I can't believe how big some of these bottoms are. Last trip of the year, I can't believe it's already the last trip of the year. The season has flown. There's nowhere else I'd rather be though during this time period. It's the second week in November, and we usually see less deer during this time, but the deer that we do see are better quality. So I always look forward to this week. It's probably my favorite week of the year down here in the hills, and we've been to this area before, but it seems like every time we come down here we end up in a new area, and it's just massive. There's public everywhere. You could explore this forever and you'd never cover it all. So it's a cool place to be. We have the whole group coming down, and the weather finally flipped on us, and we got just beautiful weather. The moon's right, it's cold, and I think it's going to be a great week. See, it's weird is like, I know that this is private back that way. It's funny because the guy who owns this is actually, he lives right next to the place I hunt in Michigan. We met him. He gave me he gave Andrew a trail cam pic of the deer I shot. But I don't know if this is public this way because of that sign. It's a buck bed. On a west wind, he sits right here. See, I think this is that little mini draw that's just thick as hell. And this is where that big buck dumped off of that next point over there. I think it was a big bedding point. So one of these mornings, I want to walk in around here. I want to sit right in the corner up there, right at the ditch crossing. just eating. Like nothing's wrong. Pretty cool. What's going on? What are you doing? You get booted from mom? Mom's out on a date. Wonder if that was mom down there.
Is he bedded?
He's what?
Is he bedded up there?
No, he's walking. That's what you get for not bringing your bow in the woods this time of year. See him? Oh, he's a big deer. We're supposed to have an east wind today. That's why I wanted to come in here. But we got a west wind. Feel that? I've only spent 4 years in this spot. I've never walked up here because I knew that this was the core bedding in the area. I was so afraid of bumping everything out. You see him? He's coming right in.
He's coming right at us.
I can't believe I don't have my bow. Like, you gotta be kidding me. That's awesome. Let's try back out of here.
We found exactly what we needed. A lonely yearling, a mature doe, and we even got eyes on a buck. Now we just needed to execute.
He came right in on us. He was coming right in. We weren't moving, and he just looked. He just skylined us.
That was a nice buck.
Yeah.
That was a different one.
When he was coming this way, I only seen his right side, and I couldn't tell what he was.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. That's alright. There's nothing we can do about that. I'm just glad a good buck came to the tree. Walked right into the tree.
A missed opportunity, and that cold front wasn't done. The next morning was the coldest I've ever been sitting in the tree.
It is a gorgeous morning. We actually have snow on the ground. It snowed a lot of last night. And the deer on their feet. We saw a ton of deer driving in. And we just had a little spike come through. So I think it's going to be a good morning. We hopped over to the next ridge system. And this point, right down behind the camera, connects to the point where we were yesterday. So those bucks, they worked that point we were on yesterday, and they worked down into here and worked this whole system through looking for does, and that's exactly what that spike just did. So I think we ended up in a good spot here. spots that way. There's a huge point. It's just thick and nasty, but it butts right up to these pines. They're moving in and out of here. I think that could be really good. You can even see this trail. It's covered in snow right now. But the trail runs right on this elevation line that goes right out to that point, right at the edge between the pines and the thick stuff. So I think we should go sit that in the morning. What a tank. He ripped the tree out of the ground. I can't believe that. Look how tall, look how high this rub is. And this tree's not even dead.
After that morning hunt, we scouted, and it felt like someone pulled the plug on us. This late November trip has always been a test of grit.
In the bottom where you guys are and hunted up top there.
That feeling of helplessness is easily overcome by a hot meal back at camp.
But
by the side of the road, everybody knows.
We felt re-energized the next morning, and I decided to scout a completely new area.
Be interesting to sit this corner because you could see that whole field. I mean, anything in this area is going to have to work this bottom. There's no big systems that way. Curious to see the edge of the river. You can see everything filtering out of here. Look at that. That's a highway there. Wow. That's brand new. That's this morning. That's as fresh as it gets right there. Does not get any fresher than that.
like someone set a stand up for us.
Yeah. As usual, good spots always have a stand. I think I'd want to hunt that on a morning sit. Beat them there and catch them coming back to bed, working these oak benches here. I think they're eating down low. Even that sign we saw down by the river, that's probably in the evening.
Yeah.
And that crop out there, they probably filter off that and come up top and bed up in these thick stuff. The only variable that I don't know is the clouds. Like, I don't really know how that affects the thermals or whatever. I mean, we're probably not going to get a big, strong thermal pull up, so I don't know. I think deer will still bed up there, though, so I'd try to hunt in the morning.
And while we were scouting, we finally got the text that someone in camp finally connected with a good buck.
All right, so my buddy Andrew just called us a bit ago, or texted us, said his buddy Colin, who's down here at camp, shot a good buck, so we're gonna help him drag her out here quick and hopefully get in before the evening. He sent us a picture. It was a little questionable on the shot at first, but didn't go very far. So I think we got like a 300-yard drag. We'll see what we're dealing with when we get there. Joey was just telling me that in Indiana, when Kev got that shot, they moved up. They got the shot because they were sounding like a deer, and they were running like this. And then a little bit further. And that's how you sneak up on them during the run.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Nice job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
So where are you at? Down here or on the other side? That draw.
I was right at the bottom right there, and I heard 4 or 5 deer come crashing through this shit. And I was like, oh, I'm just below them. So I got down out of my stand and stalked up like 30, 40 yards in the woods and And then I heard him come crashing. I put my phone away. And I see him. He's on a trot. Comes down, hooks right into me. And when he hooks, I go draw back. He catches me. And I just see from his neck out. And he's bobbing. He was taking off running. And I was like, he hit an open window. And I sent it at like 45. And I thought I shouldered him because I got 2 inches of penetration. And we started following blood, and I was like, this ain't his shoulder, dude. He's sprayed. He's leaking bad. But that's how it went down.
Well, sometimes you just got to make it happen.
It was the last morning we decided to just throw a dart at the map and go in blind. We drove by this spot a few days earlier, and it definitely had some potential. We just didn't know if the area was active or not, and we had no idea what hunting pressure was like earlier in the week.
Oh man, I love the last day sits. They're so exciting. A flyer spot too. Just a drive-by. No planning. No rhyme or reason. We got him. I'm excited about this spot though. Surrounded by corn. Gotta get to a field with some corn. The time has come. Should I do the buck roar? Actually broke a tine on that one. Oh, okay. Bucket. He's coming down to us. This was definitely a tough trip. I mean, the changes in weather were incredible. We went from 70 degrees down to 20 and back up to, I don't know, 50 or 60 today. You know, we had some opportunities. We saw some deer. And these trips that are tough are usually the ones where you learn the most, and that's definitely the case for this one. I cannot wait to get back here next year. Our buddy Colin shot a really nice deer, so congrats to him. He did a great job and got on deer really fast, so that was really cool to see. I think next year's going to be better after everything we learned this year. We were in new scenarios every time we hunted. Actually, we didn't hunt one spot that we've hunted in the past. So I'm excited for next year after everything we learned here. What's up, guys? D-Rock and I are out here filming the second season of Grit down here in Indiana right now. And I just wanted to hop on quick and say thank you so much for following along with the first season. If you guys liked it, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button so we can keep doing this in the future. And I also want to say thank you to all of our customers. We've had some major supply chain issues this year, and we really appreciate you guys being patient with us. We hope you guys have a great fall. Good luck hunting. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next year.
Doing your best, trying to be just fine.